Okay, boys. I'm going to try to make it about half the distance, sorry, half the length of my one yesterday. And Sharb, if you're watching this, you better watch the whole one today, not just little bits of it. I'm going to start with the Hammock warm-up. Basically, right here, we're going to have blacks on one side, whites on the other. All right, coaching the side here. And what I'll do is I'll throw a puck into the middle, and first two guys in line are going to go 2v2. If you score, I'll say next group, and you go. If this puck goes outside the blue line, I'm going to yell next group go. So it's just a go, 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 continuous 2v2, all right? Just to get us warmed up, I'll probably do 5, 7 minutes, maybe 10. Depends how it goes. I know a lot of guys like it, all right? So that's what we're going to start. Now, Coach Vince has asked us to put a couple drills in for him today. So the first one we're going to do is a Swedish overspeed drill. And I'm going to show you a video on this pretty quickly here, just so you get an idea. So let's go to this here, and we'll try this. Here we go.
This into your system, but I figured I'd show you this drill. Fantastic drill, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So here's what we got for the setup. We've got forwards at each blue line with pucks, and then we've got defensemen diagonally across from each other and from the forwards. So a set of defensemen in each corner. And to start the drill, the forward is going to fire a hard pass down into the corner. The defenseman is going to basically do like a touch pass, area pass. So he's basically just going to redirect out kind of in this general area here. And what the forward is going to do is after he or she makes the pass, he's going to swing down and present himself as a passing option, pick up that puck. Okay, so it'll look something like this. I'm actually going to adjust what this actually looks like a little bit. Okay, so that's kind of the angle that the forward is going to be taking. After the forward picks up the puck, he or she is going to swing out around the cone, get that speed up, right, and then we're attacking full speed. And it's going to be a one-on-one. Now, just a quick side note, I put these cones here. It's like a point of reference, but you may or may not actually use these in the drill. If they start getting in the way, especially if you're working with older players who you can tell them, hey, I want you out around the edge of the circle, don't cut inside. Older players usually have the discipline to do it. Younger players may or may not. So you can get rid of these cones if you don't like them there, if they're getting in the way of the drill. But they're here for our reference. So the forward is going to come up and around and then attack. And this is going to be a one-on-one. So here's what's going to happen. After the defenseman makes the pass, he or she needs to get on the horse and get out there. Okay. So what we're going to do is come out, close the gap, and then you're going to be backing up one-on-one. Okay. So it'll look something like this. So get that pivot just inside this far cone, and then stay with that forward. I like to say the defenseman.
Okay. So just so we're clear on this too. Defense, once you've touch passed this up to the forward, once the forward picks up the puck, then you can go. And basically what you both want to remember is when you're going at this drill, you're always going to the pylon that's furthest away from you, all right? Because remember, these guys are going to be coming from this side, and they're going to hook and roll that way. It looks like there's a lot of traffic there, but when this thing gets humming, it's actually a pretty cool drill. So again, forwards to the outside of the far cone. Defense, don't cut it all the way up to the cone. Come back, and if you need to transition. If you need to stay forwards to run him down, then run him down. All right. So that is the first drill that we're going to do. The second drill is another good one that Coach Vince found, and it's called Minnesota 1v1 gap. And I'll let that video roll real quick for you here, and you can have a look at that, and then we'll go over it really quickly. Here you go.
Next drill we're going to do is called the Minnesota one-on-one. This is a great transition drill where the forward's going to come up with the puck, circle back at the red line, and then attack the defenseman. The defenseman is going to come up, close the gap on him, come back. As he goes back and circles back, he's going to go up and stay tight with him, keep the gap, and play the one-on-one full down the end.
Okay, so just a look at how that's going to work. And again, if we pull it up here, it's going to look a little bit like there's a lot of lines, but basically first defenseman in line is going to skate backwards. Second defenseman in line is going to give him a pass. Forwards will be down in the corner. One will start and dot. This defenseman's going to fire a pass to this forward. He's going to come up to the line. He's going to pivot, and we're going to play this like a straight 1v1. Only difference is when the forward gets to the red line here, they're going to make a sharp turn. All right, defense, when you see the forward turn, I want you to get up from going backwards, get right up and gap up with them and follow him, or as I like to say, mirror him, right? As you get to this and you get to the dot, you're going to want to turn and transition backwards again, forward's going to pivot this way, and you're going to go straight down the ice with a 1v1. All right. So great drill, defense, important that you gap up, get as tight to that forward as you can, take away as much ice and space from him as you can. All right. So that's a great one. So those are 2 from Coach Vince. Then we're going to split the ice up. And in the one corner down here, we're going to play what I call AHL, NHL. And I'll show you this one. It's a pretty cool game. Hang on a second. All right, have a listen to this.
Revolves around competitive play. So we're going to start out with a game that we call NHL, AHL. And obviously, the goal is to stay in the big leagues in the NHL. So we're going to dump pucks in the corner, battle one-on-one. You have to make a pass to the coach. If you make a pass to the coach, you stay in the NHL. If you don't, you go to the minor leagues, the AHL. Guys that are in the minor leagues, you pass to the coach, you get promoted to the NHL. So it's a constant one-on-one battle using 3 zones or the zones of the ice. We'll utilize this zone. And again, just nose to the grindstone here, battling to try and win that battle one-on-one. All right, I'll get over here and we're going to get started. Guys ready to go? All right, good luck. Let's find our way out of the minor leagues. Here we go. You guys stay behind the puck. Stay behind me, please. New puck, new puck, new puck. Out of play, sorry, new puck. There it is. Got promoted, NHL. Here we go, go. If you guys could, please stay behind me. There it is. Going to the big leagues, go. New puck, here it is.
Okay, so you get the idea there. Pretty fun 1v1 battle drill where, again, it doesn't matter where you start, but if you want to stay on the NHL side, you got to win puck battles. You keep winning puck battles here, you stay in the pros. You lose them, you go down to the minors. So just a little bit of a battle drill that's going to give you a little incentive to want to try to win it maybe a little bit more. From there, on the other end, we're going to play what's called the offensive advantage game, which is a pretty cool game. Let me see if I can pull this up for you. Here we go. Have a listen.
So just to go back to the themes we talked about that have been presented already, so definitely incorporates moving, thinking, being creative, decision making, and it's fun. So you'll see the ice is split at the top of the circles. So that's the play area. If it comes above the top of the circle, the puck is out. Coach needs to put a new puck in. It's also split in half. This half is one team. This half is the other team. You'll see it starts as a 2v1. When the puck is dumped in the middle, I love it, dump it in the middle so that the players have to work to get it to their side like a jump ball. If the puck comes to this side, the O on this side is able to join and possibly make it a 3v1. The X, only one X on this side, is also allowed to join if they wish to make it a 3v2. They do not have to join because, as you will see, there is one X left on this side, which is a high-risk, high-reward play. This player can be anywhere they want. As soon as this puck comes across, they are free to go. The players then will have to return back to this side up to a 3v2. It can be a 2v2, it could be a 3v1, it could be a 2-on-1. So there's a lot of thinking going on. There's strategy, there's awareness. But once this puck, it's in tight. So everything is happening at a very high pace. Once this puck, if there's a shot on net, it rims out, new puck is in. So these players may be over here, new puck is in. Players have to react, get the puck, and then go back to work.
All right, so pretty fun game, pretty straightforward, right? Obviously, up to 2 players can leave, 1 offensive and 1 defensive, and same on this side, 1 offensive and 1 defensive. And again, if you want to hold 2 players back to protect the goalie, it's up to you, but it's a fun game that we'll keep score on. We'll end practice again with a 5v5. Maybe we'll go down to 4-4-3-3. We have less players on the ice tonight, I think 20 or 21, so should be not as much waiting around as there was last night. And remember, bring 1 dark jersey, 1 light jersey. Names will be on the rooms prior to, and I look forward to seeing you all tonight. All right, talk soon.